So, Perplexity is still on about their AI web browser that I don't think is really gonna succeed, and in fact, they're doubling down on it. They're trying to get smartphone vendors to integrate it into their smartphones by default, pre-installing the web browser. Now, this is a somewhat, decent strategy, capitalizing on something called browser stickiness. It's basically a strategy wherein if the browser is pre-installed, users are more likely to use it, which is halfway true. So there are some people who just use the default Microsoft Edge and, all that stuff. It's not ultra common, because typically what people will do is they'll have a web browser that they because X or Y reason, and typically they'll just install that and use that. So a lot of Windows users will typically just not use Edge, and they'll use Google Chrome or Firefox or Brave or whatever they use, because they just simply prefer that browser more. So browser stickiness is possible, and it can result in users auto-installing their preferred browser of choice, because maybe that default browser will become their new favorite browser. But it's a hard bargain, because not everybody's just going to use the default browser. Samsung packages their own browsers and smartphones, and nobody really uses that. Everybody just installs Google Chrome. So it's just, it's wishy-washy. Admittedly, it's an expensive thing to do too, because they have to outbid companies like Google on dominance in the browser space on smartphones, because Google pays vendors a lot of money to put their Google Chrome in the phones, so they have to outbid Google, and that's a lot of money to drop on something that, one, conceptually is already iffy, and two, you don't have a guarantee that your target user base is going to keep the browser installed on their phones. If you want to learn more, you can watch my full video link down below where I cover the whole thing.